Hi everyone, hi the system. This is the first video to show you SWG Overview. A very quick video explaining how to use SWG, how to make a quick demo for your partners or your customer. So first of all, I have 11.5 big IP in front of me. I have provisioned SWG and APM as well. So be careful regarding the RAM needed, the memory needed, 4 gig. So first of all, first step is to download the database. So go to SWG download database download and check you have the AC, the master, and the RTU. So you take a coffee, do an app because it could be very long to check when the database is downloaded. You can do a df -h and have a look here. SWG.urdb. You need around 5 gig. So actually the database size is 2.4 gig, but after that there is a unzip in order to unzip the package to 5 gig. Okay, so do an app, take a coffee, a big coffee, and when you have the 3 green flags, it's okay, you can start. So when it's done, start by create a new filter. So what is a filter? A filter is just a list of categories allow or not allow, black. So demo source, finish, and I have all categories provided by WebSense, and I will allow and block what I want. So we're gonna block adult materials. Okay, so check adult materials and block. Easy. When it's done, update, and that's it. So now you need to create a scheme. A scheme is a profile assigned to a user after an authentication or not. So scheme source, in case of failure, it's a block. What is the default URL filter? The new one, demo source, and that's it. So you can associate schedulers if needed for this scheme. And the last point for the APM side is to create the policy, the access policy. So create policy source SWG. As you can see, there are new profile types. So for our demo, we're gonna use an explicit SWG. So explicit, I'm gonna enter an explicit IP address in my browser. So just select as usual the language for your browser, click finish, and create your policy. So for you it's not new, it's an APM. So what you're gonna see, the VP is a little bit new. So when you click on plus, presentation is new. As you can see, I can only select object from an SWG explicit policy. So first of all, I'm gonna do an authentication, so a request authentication, so a 407. I choose my method, so it will be a basic, like a pop-up, like a 401. The next step, I'm gonna use my local DB. I've created a local DB with an account, so local DB route. I select my instance. This is one. I have an account in 2. And of course, the last point is an assignment, and it's SWG scheme assign. Very easy. And I choose the previous created, so this one. Easy to use. Don't forget to allow if I do not want to make troubleshooting during hours. And I apply. So when the guy arrives, there is an authentication request, an authentication with a local DB, and assigns the SWG scheme, which allow everything except adult materials, and it's done. So this is only the APM part. Right now I need to create my VM. virtual server. So there is an IAP ready to use, easy to use. So use the IAP. Download it from the Dev Central. This is a secure web gateway IAP. And the IAP will create the right virtual server for the right flow, 80 or 40, 43. So SWG, source, explicit or transparent, in my case it's an explicit, IP address for the VS. So no mistake, this one, FQDN, doesn't matter in my case. This is mine, and the APM policy created previously. So this one, policy source. So it's important to create in first your APM SWG policy before starting the IAP. And for the DNS resolution, as you know, there is a DNS resolver. In my case, I do not forward any request to any server. I'm gonna use a root server. So just now, in my case. And the last part is an SSL. So for the SSL forward proxy, as you know, we use the SSL forward proxy feature with SWG, and I need to present a certificate and a key known by the clients. So in my case, it will be a self-signed, but in the real world, it will be a certificate signed by the known authority from the client. Let's go. And it should be finished. Perfect. So have a look here. So I have my main VS with the APM policy assigned, were here, and I have as well a VS for 80 flow, a VS for 443 flow, and a VS for others, so the reject. It's very easy. You don't need to know exactly what it works. I'd like you to have a look for each one, but if you have a look, the configuration is here. It's a tunnel. You use a tunnel. So let's test. So I advise you to use Firefox. Firefox, you can set a dedicated explicit proxy. So in my case, it's 10, 100, an HTTP site. 28. Perfect. So I have my 407 request for authentication with my local database. It's done. I can go to the HTTP website. If I go to an HTTPS like Google is a free auto redirect with HTTPS. I have my Untrust, my self-signed certificate. So if you have a look on the certificate, it's still a google.fr. It's good. This is the self-forward proxy process, but the certificate presented is my self-signed certificate. So I continue, and it's okay. Can go to an HTTPS website. And then I go to an unknown blog site like youporn.com. I should have a blog page from APM. That's the case. Okay, so you can see the category is sex. I have my reference number. As usual, this is the session number. And if I go here, I can see my log from the secure web gateway. YouTube, Google, and YouPorn with the session ID. That's it. Very easy to do, very easy to set and to use and to make a demo. Feel free to contact me. Bye.